What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here bringing you some more Series 8 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. I hope for all of you participating in the Players' Cup 4 qualifier, it's going well. So today we are playing with a Zygarde team, and this was built by Alessio Fusca, whose info will be down in the description below. And this was the top 32 team for the VR circuit in the winter qualifier. So it's pretty cool. I haven't really played around much with Zygarde, so I don't know what it can do. But I do know about like the idea of just making Zygarde just as bulky as possible, comfy as standard there to not only trigger the weakness policy, but also provide additional healing and set up Trick Room, which I think is cool. Ensign offering Intimidate support, Volcarona with Rage Powder, as well as Heat Wave and Struggle Bug, and then just a bunch of really good support options. I like that there is Thunderous there as well, because that means your max isn't going to necessarily be limited to Zygarde. And then obviously you have dual screens with Tapu Koko, which is so fast that you pretty much are in a really good position to get that set up. So with the introductions out of the way, let's just kind of hop into the first game and see how we can do with this team. All right, first battle, we have a Dialga team. So it's Regieleki, Dialga with Rillaboom, Moltres, Grimmsnarl, and Hitmontop. That Hitmontop is a little bit scary because of the fact that it does offer Intimidate, and once Zygarde is intimidated a couple times, it really gets hard for it to put in some work. So I think late game Zygarde is the best option, and then figuring out kind of what to lead with. I do. What do I like Ensign. I think it offers just a lot of support. I'm honestly a little bit tempted for Volcarona. What does Volcarona know? It knows. I'm gonna struggle. This lowers the special attack of all those hit. I could run Volcarona. It's not the worst option. I think. Yeah, I mean Thunderous is so much better, but the issue with that is then Thunderous is the one to max, and Thunderous isn't really the best matchup into Dialga. I mean, but I do have Zygarde in the back, so I'm actually not super worried about that. I think this is going to be about stalling out my opponent's maxes to allow my Zygarde to set up. So they're going to lead with Dialga Grimmsnarl. Okay, so I think I want to just get rid of their Grimmsnarl. I think, yeah, getting rid of their Grimmsnarl is my sort of main objective. So I'm fine going for Fake Out, and do I even want a max? I don't really want a max. And max Lightning into it? Yeah, let's go for that. I'm fine seeing Dialga because, like I said, I do have Zygarde. So the thing is, if I can get rid of their screen support, that's going to be really big, and then I can start snarling into Dialga. So I don't know. I think it is worth taking a turn off from Dialga because oh, that's bad. That's really bad. That was a very good switch. I just wasted a turn. Yeah, nice. That was a very good read on my opponent. They recognized how important Grimmsnarl is, and now I am in a position where I don't have. Well, not, I don't have. I'm maxing early, and I think I actually could have been a little bit more passive. Okay, so they're gonna max Dialga. Uh, what? Let's see. So Regieleki, they're probably gonna Earth Power into Incineroar. I think that they kind of have to do that. Yeah, they have to. Not, they don't have to, but I expect the max into Incin. They could also, what's it called? They could Steel Spike to get a defense boost. Regieleki, I mean, it does take a good chunk, which is, I guess, nice. And then I think I think the option, let's see who they're going to attack into with Dialga. They're going to go for a Hailstorm into Thundurus. I need Thundurus to live. Thundurus, yeah, wow. Thundurus takes less than half. I do have to eat an attack from their Dialga before this Incineroar grows. So I think, it looks like their policy. I think the option then is to Snarl or Parting Shot. No, I want to just Snarl. I'm going to Snarl, and then I'm going to try and Knuckle into the Alecki to get my attack up. But I mean, I should be going down to another Hailstorm from Dialga, which is a little bit scary. And then I think, but I mean, one, it is good to know that they have an Ice type move because they can trigger my weakness policy. But I don't know. Let's see. I think Snarl is the safest play. Yep, they're gonna Thunderbolt into Thundurus. Thundurus is gonna get off the Knuckle into their Regieleki, which isn't gonna matter. And now they are going to just safely kind of be able to finish off my Thundurus. Oh, they max Quake. Interesting. They're gonna max Quake into Incin. Incin is also gonna live, which is huge because I get to lower its special attack, and my team is so physical that I don't mind the boost. Oh, sorry, the window is open. Sorry about that. So Incin lives at 4, which, I mean, it is important. I think, let's see what they bring out. I don't want to necessarily risk triggering their policy, so I think it makes more sense just to, I don't think Lightning is actually very effective. Okay, so there's Grimmsnarl. Snarl anyway, and then Lightning is not very effective. Darkness, I guess. I don't want to proc a policy, so I think just Darkness into what's it called? Into Dialga. They could Sucker Punch. That's a fear. Because I mean, or they could just Fake Out and hope that it's enough to knock out my what's it called? Knock out my. Yep, there's the Sucker Punch into Thundurus. Thundurus goes down. Unfortunate, but I mean, yeah, Grimmsnarl it does so much more damage than I had realized. They're going to pick up a double knockout onto my team, but what is good to know is they are out of, what's it called? They're out of max turns, and I haven't triggered their Dialga's policy, which means that I can hopefully get off a couple coils. I do have to worry about, what's it called? I worry about the Flash Cannon. So I think the optimal play is to coil Dialga. I mean, not coil Dialga. Coil Zygarde, and then protect Feeny, expecting the Flash Cannon. So I'm gonna go for coil, and then I'm gonna protect. Not a lot of Comfeys carry protect, so it would not shock me if they double into that with Dialga. Yeah, that's what honestly I would expect for them to double up into Dialga. They're going to, they're just going to protect Dialga, even better. Grimmsnarl is going to trick onto, that's scary. They're going to give me a Lagging Tail. I should have gone for, oh god, imagine if I had predicted that. Well, that's fine. I think, what? Now well, actually, no, this isn't fine, because now they can attack into Comfey, but I mean, it doesn't, think go for a second coil and then Draining Kiss into their Grimmsnarl. Because if I live the Flash Cannon, they're probably going to reflect with Grimmsnarl. So if I don't think I'd knock it out, but if I do, that'd be really big. Yeah, no, that does. Comfy. Comfy does so little damage. Wait, what? Oh. They are weakness policy on Grimmsnarl. Yep, that's a thing. That is a thing. They're gonna Ice Beam into Zygarde. Zygarde lives, which means that I'm gonna get the second coil up, and I'm gonna get Power Construct. So down to 27 from. Where was I? Oh, am I not gonna see? Show me my HP. How much did I went down from 187, I think. Let me check quickly how much HP I lost, because if I can live another ice 135. I actually don't think. Yeah, I think I just lose to the double up. Yeah, there's no way I can take both a Spirit Break and another hit from Dialga. Yeah, Ice Beam, that's what I was talking about. Ice Beam, yeah, 135, I think that, yeah, knocks it out. Dang. Tough loss. I think I could have played around Dialga better, and I didn't. And I mean, I'm still learning this team, and I think that caused me to make a couple big misplays with it. But, I mean, I'm still learning, and I'm showing off Zygarde, which is really cool, and sometimes, like, there is merit to losing. I think I've talked about it a couple times because I lose a lot on this channel. Yeah, it's a good start and nothing to say, but like I always say, see you in the next one. All right, battle number 2, and this is a Calyrex team. So it is Rillaboom, Mimikyu, Primarina, Silvally, Calyrex, and Charizard. I'm trying to think. I do like Light Screen with Tapu Koko. Do I want to... Thundurus is really tempting. Yeah, Thundurus does so much to this team. I do expect Mimikyu to... I mean, they could go for Trick Room. Trick Room is also a really big option. I do like Tapu Koko. Yeah, but I'm doing the same thing of maxing Thundurus. Is Volcarona even worth it? It does have spread. And Strugglebug does lower special attack. But I think Incin is just such a better option. Zygarde, Comfy. Yeah. Because they can... What? They can Trick Room with Mimikyu. Mimikyu is probably... They don't actually probably have to go for a Trick Room option. I think it's their safest bet because Mimikyu has a guarantee. But I could be wrong. They're gonna... Oh, Calyrex Silvally. Silvally is normal type, right? I think just protect... Or not protect. Fake out into Silvally and then knock out... Or not knock out. Max Darkness into Calyrex. Or I could just Snarl. Max Darkness... here and then Snarl. I think I'm afraid of Calyrex having a Focus Sash, and I think it makes more sense for me to double target because I don't see Silvally really doing much outside. Like, I mean, I don't actually know what it can do. So I'm already making assumptions. I assume it's physical. I mean, I'm going strictly off design. But, yeah. Let's see. They're going to... Oh, they're going to max. They're going to max Calyrex. They can, what? Mud Shot. into... Oh, they're gonna max Silvally. Okay. I don't know what to expect. Max. Oh, wow. And I'm faster than Calyrex? Oh, it must be. Yeah. Okay, so they're trying to set up Trick Room, and then it makes sense because, yeah, Calyrex is going to go last, and so I am glad. As long as Snarl hits. Oh, what? It's just a really slow Calyrex. They're going to max strike onto Thundurus, which is going to trigger the Defiant boost, and then hopefully I can knock out their Calyrex with the Snarl, which would actually be really big. And then, yeah, let's see. Snarl connects both. Cool. Silvally loses. Oh, it's... Did this go super effective on Silvally? I don't know, but the thing's not doing any damage. It is a little bit scary because I am at -1 speed, but I am at +1 attack. But, I mean, what is there... Okay, oh, Mimikyu. Mimikyu makes sense. Are they trying to set up Trick Room now? I think Max Lightning and Snarl break Mimikyu's disguise. Mimikyu's going to Dazzling Gleam. That's going to do very little. Max Strike. Wow, they are one... Yeah, I mean, Thundurus now just is so strong. It's at +4. I'm trying to think. So, what? Knockout, Silvally, break Mimikyu's disguise. I live Mimikyu's next hit. What? That thing took a +4 max lightning? Wow. That was unexpected. And it went down to... I mean, it went down to Snarl from a Incineroar, so I'm not complaining. So, yeah, so Silvally goes down. They have a disguise broken, so I should be able to knock out Mimikyu with a Max Lightning. And then the last thing they have is Primarina. I want to knock out the Primarina. And then Parting Shot into the Mimikyu. Yeah, Primarina's super scary with Zygarde in the back. So the fear is that Primarina is faster and able to... Oh, so Mimikyu, yep. I still have a hefty chunk. Hydro Pump into... Oh, wow, into Incin. And the Paso Berry really coming in clutch. Do I take it? Incin, yeah, manages to survive, which is great. I'm able to Lightning and get rid of Primarina, which Primarina for me was the threat, given the fact that I have Zygarde in the back, but I don't even think I'm going to need it at this point, because, yeah, I'm able to Parting Shot into their Mimikyu, and then they're just going to go for another Dazzling Gleam, and I know I can live that. So I'll bring out Zygarde, just... I mean, not just, I don't know. I think it's always important to stay focused until the screen says who won or who lost. And yeah, so Thundurus is gonna stop maxing, so I think Wild Charge into Mimikyu with 1,000 arrows. So I mean, yeah, because Mimikyu could pull off a comeback. But, yeah, cool. Nice. Glad I was able to pull through with that one. I think Calyrex is a really scary Pokemon, especially right now. And so being able to, like, stop it was nice and then take advantage. But, I mean, this is an episode focusing on Zygarde, and I really haven't used it. So hopefully we can see that in the next battle. And with that being said, let's just hop right into it. All right, next battle. It is Ditto, Ninetales... Whimsicott with Sashi and Venusaur and Milotic. So I do actually really like Zygarde in this battle. I also like Volcarona. Because their team... I'd probably expect Whimsicott. I could do Volcarona. Volcarona Coil. I'm tempted to do Volcarona Zygarde. I think I like that option a lot. I think Incin with... Or do I want to lead Incin? I think that scares away things like Zacian lead. No, I'm going to keep Incin in the back. And then Tapu Koko is tempting. Comfy for support. Yeah, that Milotic has the potential to be really scary. And I forget the full details of its ability is, so I want to actually double check that. Milotic. What is that ability? Because it has competitive, right? Yeah. Oh, that's bad. They're gonna copy... Oh, they're copying Volcarona. So they have competitive special type whenever a stat is lowered. So you're gonna copy Volcarona, which I'm okay with. I think I can Rage Powder and then get off a Coil, right? I want to Rage Powder and Coil. I'm not worried about their Ditto because of the fact that it copied my Volcarona. Yep. Makes sense that you're going to withdraw into Whimsicott. Yep. So, probably... Oh, you're going to max Milotic. Which makes sense. You're going to probably want to hit into my Zygarde to stop it from maxing. So probably something like a Max Hailstorm. Probably, I would expect a Max Hailstorm. But I think once I get a Coil off, then I can... Let's see who's faster. Volcarona, yep, Rage Powder, and then, yeah, who is faster between Zygarde and... Okay, good. Zygarde is faster than their Milotic. So, oh, but they have Tailwind. Yeah, they're definitely going to Tailwind. Max Geyser into Volcarona. Good call. Volcarona is going to live at 1 without a Focus Sash, which is really bad for them because then I can safely max Zygarde. Yeah, because I can Rage Powder again, and then I can Quake into Melodic, and then just start getting special defense boosts. And then what I expect... Does Imposter copy boosts? I don't know. I'm going to look that up. Yeah, I don't know enough about this game. Pokemon, Ditto, Imposter, stat changes. So, the ninja, because it copies the nature and stat changes. Oh, wow. Okay, so Volcarona goes down. I'm going to hit off the Max Quake into their Milotic, which does, it does a reasonable amount of damage. The big question, though, is will they get me... Okay, so they're going to Hailstorm, which means they're going to trigger my policy and hopefully... Okay, so they're not going to get me quite into range of my... not into range. Yeah, they're not going to get me into Power Construct range, but they are getting me into Weakness Policy range, which is great. And I think then I can bring out my... What's it called? I can bring out... Oh, interesting. They have leftovers on Whimsicott. That's really cool. I could bring out Incin. No, because that gives them a special defense boost. I'm going to bring out... Yeah, so I have to bring out Comfy, which is a little bit awkward. And then I want to get the power construct. So I do like Draining Kiss into... Do I want to Draining Kiss or do I want to just protect? I'm tempted just to protect. Right? Because we know what Whimsicott doesn't have. We know Whimsicott doesn't have, what's it called? It doesn't have eject button. And I mean, if they had it, they would have already gone for it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Substitute's really cool. I like that a lot. And I think it makes a lot of sense, given the fact that they have leftovers on it. Oh, wow. They also do live a +2 max quake. I did not expect that. They're going to geyser. If they geyser into... Yeah, they're going to geyser into Comfy. That makes sense. They should go down to the... Oh, they're changing the weather. Oh, but they're Life Orb. So they're going to go down. And now I have +1 defense, +2 special defense. And then I do have Comfy. Comfy with a ton of HP. This Whimsicott has some attacking move that I missed. Sub and... Did it show Protect? I don't think it showed Protect. They're going to bring up Ditto into the Zygarde. So they only have the focus. They don't have any of my boosts. And more importantly, they are not... Oh, no, they do have my boost, but they are not maxed. So I think... Floral Healing my Zygarde? I know their items, so I honestly should just... No, I'm going to Floral Healing my Zygarde, and then... I want the defense boost. I'm going to Steel Spike into their Ditto. They are going to be locked into one move as a result of their Choice Scarf. This might have not been the best... Oh, what? It's a Subseed? That's cool. I like that. You're going to 1,000 Arrows. Comfy lives, which is really good. I'm going to get off the Steel Spike. That's going to... Wow, do not nearly as much as I thought. And so what they have... Do they still have something in the back? Yeah, the Ditto... That's a little bit frustrating, but they're going for 1,000 Arrows. So I will hopefully be able to knock them out this turn. I think, yeah, doubling up into their Ditto should knock it out. They do have something in the back, which is what? Their Zacian. Draining Kiss, Ditto, and 1,000 Arrows, I guess. Yeah, because I still have Zacian, or not Zacian. I still have... Do I have Ensign? Did I lose Ensign? What did I lose? I think I lost Ensign. No, I lost Volcarona. So, yeah, so they're going to hit first with their 1,000 Arrows, but that should put me in Power Construct range. Right? They're going to... Yeah, so I'm in... As long as their Whimsicott doesn't somehow miraculously KO me with Moonblast, but I'm at +2 special defense. Right? That should live. 14. 14 is more than 0. That's all I need. And then, I mean, now it actually... Now it does depend, because I don't know the timing of things, and if what's it called? If I will get Power Construct before they get their Leech Seed. Nope. Leech Seed happens at the very end, or Power Construct happens at the very end of the turn. That's unfortunate. So I just have an Incineroar against Zacian. Dang, that's so tricky. That Whimsicott really surprised me, and I think they set it up really well. And it's cool tech that they were able to pull that off. I think Yeah, because they're just going to seed me. So I fake out into Ensign, not Ensign, into Zacian. They're going to substitute, and then they're going to proceed to just leech seed me while I kill myself with recoil. Because, yeah, Zacian's going to almost knock me out, but there is the rain, so I don't actually know if Flare Blitz knocks out this Zacian. I don't think it should because I don't have any investment. So this should be game. Ah, that's so tricky. That was really shocking tech with the Whimsicott. Oh, and Whimsicott's just going to double attack. Yeah, the Moonblast, it's unfortunate. Subseed is tricky at times, and it's not something you see every day, so I think it's cool, and I'm glad that I was able to play against it, but a little bit unfortunate in the end. But, I mean, I did get to max Zygarde, which is what I wanted to show off. I just should have played that a little bit better. And, I mean, that's fine. I should have probably gone for a floral healing, but you can't win them all. And, I mean, hopefully we can win the next one. So let's just hop into that. All right, last game of the day, and it is, a Zygarde mirror match. So it's Incineroar, Rillaboom, Comfey with Zygarde, Urshifu, and Whimsicott. Yeah, I mean, obviously their Comfey is scary. I kind of think it would be cute to do Zygarde lead. What I can... No, I do want to max Zygarde because of their Comfey. I feel like leading with Zygarde isn't the best idea because they're probably going to lead Ensign. I would lead Ensign. So I like Tapu Koko. Is Volcarona worth running? What, Rage Powder? No, I do like Tapu Koko though. I think Tapu Koko Ensign with Zygarde and Comfey. Because that means if I can get up... Yeah, this is funny. If I can get up Reflect, I think that's going to be a really big deal. And then the question is like, it is hard because I don't have a way to self-trigger my weakness policy. Oh, so they're going to lead Urshifu. They're going to lead Whimsicott Urshifu. Versus Tapu Koko Incineroar, which is a really good position for me because I think one of these carries a Focus Sash. And the question is who? It could be Eject Button Whimsicott. That's actually what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's Eject Button. I think it's going to be Eject Button Sucker Punch. So I want to... Fairy Wind is base 40 because this is for proccing weakness policy. I think... Yeah, so let's just Thunderbolt Urshifu and fake out into Whimsicott. And I expect it to be Eject Button. Given the fact that they let it... Okay, so they're going to withdraw, probably into Zygarde. Oh, into Comfey, which is great. I want to get as much damage onto this thing as possible. Fake out into Whimsicott. Yep, there's the Eject Button. Makes sense. So, what, they're going to bring out... They're probably going to bring out Zygarde. So they have... so I know their full team. So I can actually... Even if they start setting up with Zygarde, that did a sizable chunk. And it's paralyzed. What does it have? It has leftovers. I still think setting up Reflect, and then what do I have in the back? I have my own Comfey. I think then Parting Shot into Zygarde makes sense because I wanna just get as much damage onto it as possible. And it's not damage. I want to make it just as ineffective as possible. Okay, so they don't even get off their Draining Kiss, so I mean targeting into their Comfey would have probably been a pretty good idea. So they're going to 1,000 Arrows with the Reflect up. It's going to not do that much at all. And now it's just going to get even weaker. Because, yep, there is the attack drop. And now, what? I think the better option is to just get rid of... If I can get rid of their Comfey, I think that puts me in a really good spot. So I'm going to bring up my Zygarde. I'm going to attempt to just Steel Spike into theirs, because now their Zygarde is at -3. And then I can proc my own policy with Tapu Koko. So I'm going to Fairy Wind. So that's why this is here. And then Steel Spike into their Comfy. I want Comfy gone. Their Zygarde is not a threat to me right now because of the Reflect and the fact that I can pivot back out to Incineroar. Cool. So they're going to bring out Whimsicott, which I'm totally fine with. Like I said, I want their Zygarde gone. It is just going to be a little bit frustrating that they're going to max after me, but I think if I can just play around with what I have, and if I can preserve my Comfy, I think that that's huge, because then I can just perpetually heal, and then it depends on their set. So they're going to Draining Kiss into Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is going to go, okay, 69 nice to 36, so I took 33. You're going to trigger my weakness policy. Oh, and they shouldn't have a way to proc their own policy if I get rid of their, get rid of their Comfy. So their Comfy goes down. That's huge, because now I can just get my Zygarde just up super high. I can pivot out to Incin and just like continue to boost defenses and Parting Shot into it all day. So I think the eject button strategy was risky, but I mean, it makes sense. So they're going to bring out their own Zygarde. I think the better play is to swap out to Incin and then to Steel Spike into Whimsicott and just make their Zygarde useless. Because I can force it into if I knock out their Whimsicott, they do have Urshifu in the back, which is a little bit scary because of Wicked Blow, but even still. Oh, and their Urshifu has Sash because their Whimsicott is eject button. Yeah, I don't think it's completely over. I think Incin is a really big piece here, and I have Coco for a free switch. They could make the good read of Quaking into Incineroar, but I don't think that that's worth it. Yep, they're gonna max, and then what? Tailwind from they can proc their own policy with Whimsicott because they can Moonblast into it. Nice. So they're gonna Moonblast into Zygarde. Very smart. Oh, they max guarded. I don't care about Zygarde. You're gonna hit into my Zygarde, which means that I can Steel Spike yours, and then that'll take down Whimsicott, which means Urshifu's gonna come in. Incineroar just switched in, so Incineroar can go for Fake Out. So Fake Out their Urshifu, and then what? Just Steel Spike into Urshifu again. Get rid of their Urshifu, or do I want to swap out to Tapu Koko? No, I think the better play is still to go for... Is Steel Spike effective into... Yeah. Steel Spike into their Urshifu, and then I can just keep swapping in Incineroar and healing, because then I'm going to finish first with my max, which means that I can start coiling up. Oh, they have Wormwind. Nice. Unexpected, but I mean, I can coil. I can start coiling up and healing up, so I can get to +6 while I get them to -6. And I think for that reason, like, it's fine. Because what, Urshifu did not go down. Urshifu is a bulky boy. Swap out to Coco. Because then I have Incin to... Oh, my Power Construct went off. I didn't even realize. Cool. So now I have Power Construct. Zygarde at 406, and I think I can safely coil a bunch. Because, yeah, they don't... Did they trigger their own? I forget. Their Zygarde is just at minus attack. Mine is at +1 attack, plus 3 defense, +2 special attack. And there's one turn of reflect left. So I'm going to... No, I want to preserve Instant. I'm going to bring out Coco, and then I could Coil. I like Coil. I also like Thousand Arrows. I'm going to Thousand Arrows because I want to get rid of our Shifu, because our Shifu can still crit me. And my... Okay, they're going to run. Cool, nice. So I'm glad we were able to pull that out in the end. I think it would have been a really long match, but given Coco able to set up Reflect, the fact that I did have Incineroar and I had Comfey, which could continually heal me, I think made me in a good position, especially when they revealed the Dragon type move, because then I don't necessarily know if they had a Steel move to deal with Comfey. So that's really cool. I'm glad we got to show this off, and like for me, I'm glad I got to play something else beside the team I've been building for Players Cup. And we'll play some more games with this tomorrow and then use a different team. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see all of you later.